Mr. President, I now turn to my visit to Vietnam. Vietnam has made remarkable progress towards achieving the Millennium Development Goals. Considerable efforts are underway to enlarge access to education and culture, including in remote areas. The new constitution includes rights of significance to the field of culture, and I hope that provisions on possible limitations to such rights will be interpreted in accordance with international standards. The space for enjoying cultural freedoms has certainly grown in the last decades, and the government and civil society are engaged in a process that is redefining the contours of the space available for a diversity of voices. However, artistic expression is still limited by multiple regulations, and I'm concerned about the system of prior and post-censorship effectively still in place. In the field of history teaching, I encourage the government to open spaces to foster critical thinking, analytical learning, and debate. Concerted efforts are needed to ensure that various histories of minority groups are included. I'm pleased, however, to note achievements in the area of minority language education. Programs supporting artists and enhancing access to the arts are welcome, but steps are needed to ensure these are not used to control the content of artistic expression. I urge the government to ensure there is no surveillance and harassment of artists and academics. There is an increased focus on rich cultural heritage as a source for development and poverty reduction. However, some communities have seen their ways of life completely disrupted by development programs. More generally, land grabbing for commercial use and its impact on people's livelihoods and cultural life are major issues needing attention. Like all countries eager to develop tourism, Vietnam confronts important challenges to ensure no serious harm is done to the environment and cultural heritage. I stress the need for measures to ensure that the people whose cultural heritage is used to promote tourism are empowered to manage such activities to their best advantage. More generally, the government challenge is to depart from a top-down approach, which I am concerned has negative impacts on the right of everyone to participate in cultural life as they choose, conduct their own cultural practices, and freely develop their cultural heritage. I wish to warmly thank the government of Vietnam for their invitation and cooperation, and I encourage them to continue inviting special procedures and to allow people, in particular civil society actors, to meet mandate holders freely.
My delegation would like to thank Ms. Faria Shahid for the presentation of her report, which constitutes a remarkable contribution to the work of the Human Rights Council in the field of cultural rights. We appreciate the work done by the Special Rapporteur, and particularly her visit to Vietnam in November 2013. This visit offered an excellent opportunity for the government of Vietnam and the Special Rapporteur to conduct open and fruitful dialogues on realization of cultural rights in Vietnam. We are very much encouraged by many fair and positive assessments in her report, which recognizes Vietnam's remarkable progress toward achieving the Millennium Development Goals and realizing a range of economic, social, and cultural rights. We are thankful to the Special Rapporteur, not only for those encouraging assessments, but also for many of her recommendations. However, we are equally concerned about some inaccurate observations and inappropriate recommendations made by the Special Rapporteur in her report. We understand that given a short visit and an intensive agenda, it was a challenge for her to have a comprehensive picture of cultural diverse practices in Vietnam. We therefore submitted our comments and clarifications as contained in the document A/HRC/28/57/@.2. Ms. President, the protection and promotion of all human rights and freedoms, including cultural rights, is enshrined in our Constitution and laws, and also incorporated in our government's policies and development plans. Along with remarkable endeavors in economic development over the last decades, much focus has been placed on ensuring the enjoyment of cultural rights of our people, including facilitating space for artistic creativity, encouraging new art forms such as performing arts, installation arts, contemporary dance, and physical theater. Additionally, having allocated handsome resources, the government has spared no efforts in protecting and preserving traditional arts of different ethnic groups and their languages, with a strong belief that cultural diversity enriches the country and consolidates traditional harmony in Vietnamese society. We are proud and honored that some forms of traditional arts belonging to different ethnic groups and different regions in the country are recognized by UNESCO as the World Heritages. Being aware that there's more work to be done to ensure the better enjoyment of cultural rights for our people, we have been making further efforts to improve our legislation related to cultural rights, and particularly to raise public awareness in this field inter alia. Mr. President, the government of Vietnam is willing to further exchange views and cooperate with the Special Rapporteur in the field of cultural rights in any framework within her mandate on issues related to Vietnam or on other issues to which Vietnam may contribute. I thank you very much, Mr. President.